Good evening from Surat. I'm standing in front of the Surat Diamond Bourse, India's most iconic office building with over 7.1 million square feet of office space. In fact, this is the world's largest office building, and I'm here with the iconic new SUV from Volkswagen India, the Tiguan R. And tomorrow, I'll be telling you more about the design features of this fantastic new vehicle as we drive it from Surat to Kevadia and eventually to Baroda. So keep watching this video to see what the iconic design elements of the Volkswagen Tiguan R is all about. Yesterday, we were at the world's largest office complex in Surat, and we have driven 3 hours from Surat to come to the world's largest statue, the statue of Sardar Patel, the Statue of Unity, here at the Sardar Sarovar Dam on the river Narmada with the Volkswagen Tiguan R-Line. This is in Persimmon red and Cypressino green. I'll be telling you a little bit more about the cars, but now let's get to see the Sardar Sarovar. You know what? Everybody's making SUVs nowadays. And truth be told, they all look more or less the same. But this one doesn't. Not just because this Tiguan R-Line is in this lovely Persimmon red color. Now don't ask me what Persimmon means, but there are design features all across the Tiguan R-Line that really make it stand out from the crowd. Features like this illuminated molding, which you can't see right now, that stands between the headlights, and a similar thing at the back, as well as the 3D tail lights. I love this 19-inch Coventry style alloy wheels, and you have these little touches like the R logo on the doors and on the front grille as well. But it's also the overall proportions of this car that really make it look lovely. It's one of the best designed SUVs that has entered the market recently. And you know what? It is also fantastic to drive. But I'll tell you a bit more about the driving when I get inside the car and away from the heat. So let me talk a little bit about what Volkswagen India is trying to achieve on this iconic drive where we are visiting iconic locations. We went to the Surat Diamond Bourse yesterday, where the first batch of journalists who drove down from Mumbai handed over the cars to us, and now we are headed to the Laxmi Vilas Palace, another iconic place in Baroda, after having visited the iconic Statue of Unity in Kevadia. Well, this iconic drive is trying to set a national record for the fastest time between the Gateway of India, Mumbai, and India Gate in New Delhi, for a convoy drive, that is. Now, let me talk a little bit about the iconic design of the Tiguan R-Line inside the car. Now, they've made a lot of little features on the car. I love these sculpted door handles, for example. But I've got these sporty seats, and these sporty seats have this massage function which really keeps you comfortable even during long drives like we're doing today. And you've got moods on this car, for example, that controls the ambient lights. You can also set it up in individual modes. You can choose through many colors, dual color, single color, and also have the car's own moods set. I like the fact you've got a flap over the wireless chargers that keep your phones in place and adds more storage area. In fact, talking about storage area, Volkswagen has really been very thoughtful on this car. You've got a lot of storage area all over the Tiguan R-Line, and your stuff stays in place with these grippy surfaces, anti-slip surfaces. Now, there is something else about the Tiguan R-Line I would like to talk about. You know, they always say looks are just skin deep, and yes, the Tiguan R-Line is a very good looking car, but it's not just skin deep on this car. The Tiguan R-Line has something called Dynamic Chassis Control Pro. And that means this large SUV actually handles as well
as a Volkswagen hatchback, and we know Volkswagen makes brilliantly handling cars. We are going through these turns at a decent clip of speed actually, and the car is extremely well balanced through the corners. It's beautiful to drive. It actually makes sure this car is not just sporty to look at, and that R-Line logo isn't just a little addition. It ensures the Volkswagen Tiguan R-Line is sporty not just in looks, but sporty as well in reality. So now let's get going to Baroda.
Wow, just look at that. That is the Laxmi Vilas Palace in Baroda. When it was built in 1890 by the Gaikwad family, it was the largest private dwelling in the world, an icon of design as well as technology, because it had elevators, which in 1890 was revolutionary technology. And there's revolutionary technology inside the Volkswagen Tiguan R-Line, as I told you, with Dynamic Chassis Control Pro. And the Volkswagen Tiguan R-Line is also an icon of design. So we've gone from the iconic Surat Diamond Bourse to the iconic Laxmi Vilas Palace. And let's hoping the other batches can keep up with our pace and set the national record for the fastest convoy drive from the Gateway of India to India Gate. This is Kushan Mitra thanking you for watching this video, and do remember to subscribe to The Print.